Okay, I'm Ben Bogie. I'm a residential builder, production manager in Portland, Maine. I have a long background in high performance building, and I'm on set with you guys today with Fine Homebuilding shop class to go over the installation of the ZIP system on a residential project. So ZIP system allows us to install our weather resistive barrier and our air control layer in one process. It stands up to the abuses of the job site really well, but there's a few details you're going to want to be aware of, and we're going to walk you through those today. So in this studio mock-up, I'm able to start my sheathing working right off of the floor. In the real world, what I do is I'd use a level or a laser and snap myself a horizontal line in order to ensure that my first course is starting horizontally. Then what I'm going to do is pick up a corner and nail off my first corner on my line to make sure that my sheet is in position. ZIP system has a marked out grid of your nailing pattern in order for you to nail off properly. Sometimes, depending on your project, you may have an engineer or a local code authority that requires a tighter nailing pattern than what's marked. There's some general guidance on nail spacing at our edges provided for us. When we're installing the ZIP system, we want to make sure that we're complying with the manufacturer's recommendations or the recommendations of our local code authority or our engineers on the project. So when we're installing the nails on the ZIP system, flush nailing is ideal. So we want the head of the nail even with the surface of that. If we're overdriving the nails, there may be a reduction in the shear value, and we may need to add additional fasteners. In order to maintain the weather resistive of this, if we're more than halfway driven through the panel with our nail, we're going to have to come back and add a piece of tape or some liquid flashing in order to get the benefits of the system. We also need to be aware of gapping our panel edges. ZIP has the nice feature that along our long edges here, there's a small bump milled into the edge that generates the 1/8 inch required gap for panel movement. At our short 4-foot sections, we need to make sure that we're leaving a 1/8 inch gap here to allow the panels to move properly.